Imagine this, if you will. You're standing in a narrow, winding street in the heart of Buñol, Spain, a picturesque village known for more than just its charming architecture. You're surrounded by thousands of people, a sea of faces buzzing with anticipation. The atmosphere is electric, the energy palpable, with the sun blazing fiercely overhead, promising a day of unforgettable madness. Suddenly, a cannon fires, its boom echoing through the crowd. And then, the trucks roll in, massive vehicles filled to the brim with ammunition. They begin dumping their cargo, over 100 tons of ripe, juicy tomatoes ready for battle. For the next glorious hour, absolute chaos erupts. People hurl tomatoes with wild abandon, painting the streets, the buildings, and each other in a vibrant, pulpy red. Laughter and shouts fill the air, a symphony of pure, unadulterated joy, the sounds echoing through the now completely red-soaked streets, a testament to the madness unfolding. There are no teams, no rules, no strategy. It's just pure, unadulterated, joyful mayhem. The air is thick with the sweet and tangy scent of tomato pulp, a hazy mist hanging over the battlefield. The ground is no longer cobblestone, but a slippery river of tomato juice. And everyone, absolutely everyone, is completely drenched from head to toe. Friends become allies, strangers become targets. Locals and tourists alike, barriers are broken down in the shared experience. All join in the chaotic dance, united in this wild, messy, and utterly unforgettable ritual. Goggles on, protecting your eyes from the acidic onslaught. People slide and slip through the streets, a comical ballet of red. Some are even climbing walls, scaling buildings for a better vantage point, a better shot at their next target. It's a complete sensory overload, an experience unlike any other. The acidic tomato scent fills your nostrils, a strangely invigorating aroma. The squishy pulp coats everything, a tactile reminder of the absurdity of it all. A sea of red stretches as far as the eye can see. But then, the second cannon fires, signaling the end of the tomato storm. And just like that, it's over. Fire trucks immediately move in to hose down the streets, washing away the remnants of the battle. And the town comes together, a community united in cleanup, restoring order from the beautiful chaos. Surprisingly, the tomatoes leave the cobblestones cleaner than before, sparkling in the Spanish sun. Within hours, the chaos vanishes, as if it were all a dream. But the memories and the faint scent of tomatoes linger long after. You've just been part of something truly wild, something extraordinary, unforgettable, and uniquely human. A celebration of life, community, and a whole lot of tomatoes. It's a perfect day of glorious red mayhem. You might think a festival this big has ancient roots, maybe a harvest ritual or a saint's day. But La Tomatina? It's none of that. No religious ceremonies, no prayers, no historic battles. The tomatoes aren't even local harvest, they're overripe grown just for the event. There's no deep symbolism, no centuries-old tradition. La Tomatina is simply about fun. It's a massive world-famous party with no purpose but joy. No reflection, no meaning, just the thrill of a giant messy food fight. In a world obsessed with tradition, this festival breaks the mold. Sometimes, the best traditions are the ones we invent for the sheer joy of it. And the story of how it all began is even better. Let's rewind the clock, all the way back to 1945, a time of post-war optimism and youthful exuberance. Our destination, the vibrant town square of Buñol, Spain. The air is thick with anticipation, as the annual Giants and Big Heads parade is in full swing, a spectacle of color and tradition. Teenagers brimming with youthful energy and eager to dive headfirst into the heart of the fun, accidentally knock over a performer, disrupting the carefully orchestrated chaos of the parade. A scuffle breaks out amidst the crowd, tensions flare, and voices rise above the festive music. And right there, fate intervenes in the form of crates of ripe, juicy tomatoes at a nearby vegetable stall. Instinct takes over, and suddenly tomatoes start flying through the air, painting the scene with streaks of red. The crowd, initially shocked, quickly joins in the impromptu battle, and suddenly the town square transforms into a chaotic battlefield of epic proportions. A sea of red pulp covers every surface. Eventually, the authorities arrive to break it up, and the teens are held accountable, paying for the monumental mess they've created. But the spark of something special is undeniably lit. The next year, the very same group of teenagers returns to the square, this time with tomatoes deliberately in hand, fully prepared and ready for round 2 of tomato-fueled mayhem. And just like that, the tomato fight becomes an annual, albeit unofficial tradition, eagerly anticipated by the town. It's a symbol of rebellion, unadulterated chaos, and above all, pure, unadulterated fun. a tradition born entirely by accident, a happy little accident if you will. No meticulous planning, absolutely no official approval, just a group of kids simply being kids, embracing the moment. And so, against all odds, a legend begins to take shape. Because sometimes the very best stories, the ones we remember for years to come, start with just a tiny spark of mischief, a dash of youthful rebellion, and a whole lot of tomatoes. Authorities weren't amused early tomatinas were banned as public nuisances. But the people of Buñol refused to let go. The tomato fight became an act of defiance. In 1957, locals staged a mock funeral for a giant tomato complete with a coffin and mourners. The satirical protest drew national attention and showed how much the festival meant to the town. The pressure worked, the ban was lifted. La Tomatina became official, with the town organizing the event, supplying tomatoes and setting rules. What began as rebellion became a cherished institution. It's a victory for community spirit and the power of playful protest. Sometimes, the silliest ideas make the best traditions. Today, La Tomatina isn't just a local event. It's a global phenomenon, a spectacle that captures the imagination of people around the world. It draws thousands upon thousands of visitors to the small town of Buñol every August, transforming the quiet streets into a sea of red. And what is the beauty of it all? It's certainly not about religion. There are no ancient deities being honored here. It's not rooted in history or tied to a bountiful harvest, unlike many other festivals around the globe. It's simply about pure, unadulterated, meaningless fun, a chance to let loose and embrace the absurd. There's no profound lesson to be learned, no hidden meaning to uncover, no moral to the story, no grand purpose driving the event, just pure, uninhibited laughter echoing through the streets. A glorious, chaotic mess, a vibrant explosion of red, and a unique sense of connection, forged in the shared experience of tomato-fueled mayhem. In a world that often feels overwhelmingly serious, burdened by responsibilities and anxieties, this festival is a welcome breath of fresh air, a chance to escape the everyday grind. It's a powerful reminder that sometimes the simplest things in life are the most rewarding. That pure, unadulterated joy is reason enough to celebrate, to come together, and to let loose. La Tomatina's incredible journey, from a spontaneous, accidental scuffle, a moment of youthful exuberance, to a globally recognized party, a worldwide celebration of silliness, shows us that the best and most enduring traditions can sometimes emerge from the most unexpected chaos. It's a vibrant testament to our fundamental human need for play, for letting our inner child run wild, and for the powerful bonds of togetherness, forged in shared experiences, no matter how messy. The greatest stories, the ones we tell and retell for generations, and the most amazing, unforgettable parties, the ones that become legendary, often have the most humble, accidental beginnings. So, the next time you happen to see a ripe, juicy tomato sitting innocently on your kitchen counter, take a moment to think of Buñol and the joyous chaos that unfolds there every year. And maybe, just maybe, allow yourself a moment of whimsical contemplation. Imagine, just for a second, how liberating, how incredibly fun it might be to just throw it. Because sometimes the messiest, most unexpected moments in life are the ones that create the best, most cherished memories.